Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you finally for the last part of, I hope it's the last part for Decent to Good Albums of 2021 so far list. And this is part 4 of the video. So I'm going to continue where I left off, which I believe is number 25. And yeah, let's go ahead and dive into this video. At number 25, I picked Tyler the Creator, Call Me If You Get Lost. This was a good album, just a few weird moments in the album. I'm surprised it was his longest album in a while. Sorry for my yawning. I'm just, I tend to do that sometimes. Yawn so much. Sorry, I thought I had a piece of hair in my eye or whatever. It's been bothering me. Um, yeah, there were some songs on here that weren't so bad, and then there were other songs that weren't terrible, meaning good. But as a whole, I think this Call Me If You Get Lost Tyler the Creator album was a good album. I can't remember majority of the songs, like Sir Borderland, Borderlane, or Lair, or whatever it is. But yeah, at number 25, I picked Tyler the Creator, Call Me If You Get Lost. Number 26, sorry, that's my notebook I showed you guys, is the Veronicas with Human. Now, there were not terrible songs on here. Biting My Tongue was pretty solid track. Not the best one, but it was a solid track for what it was going for. And I swear, I just feel like I have a piece of hair in my eye and it's been bothering me. Like, really bothering me. But I'll deal with it in a moment. Yeah, there were some other songs on here. I think the second song was probably the worst one that I got to listen to, and it was not that good, to be honest. So it was a bit of a disappointment. Superstar or Movie Star or whatever that one was called. I can't remember what it was called, but it's been a little bit since I've heard Human because I haven't really listened to it in full after a while. The title track's pretty good, so yeah. At number 26, I picked the Veronicas with Human. Number 27, I picked Born of Osiris with Angel or Alien. Love Story was not a bad song, but not my favorite song. Then you have, I believe it's the title track, and the title track was pretty good. It is a metalcore album, but it's a more experimental metalcore album, and that's what I was never really crazy about Born of Osiris, to be honest. I don't hate them. I just wasn't really into their music as much. But they're not a bad band. They're not that bad. So that's a good thing. Um yeah, and there were some other songs on here. I'd have to look at the track list again because it's been a little while. But for the most part, I think Born of Osiris, Angel or Alien will get an 8 out of 10 as well. What I rated it a little while ago. Wait, I have the list. Poster Child, White Nile, Waves, Oathbreaker, Threat of Your Presence, uh, Crossface, Echo Breather. Yeah, there's some good. You Are the Narrative was a really good one, and Shadowmourne. I love that World of Warcraft theme that they had in that song. It was pretty good. So yeah, number 27, I picked Born of Osiris with Angel or Alien. It was a good album. Um, sorry, there was something in my eye still. Number 28, I picked an extended play or mixtape. It's the shorter version of the Kid Laroi Fuck Love 3 Over You. I called it an EP, but I think it's a mixtape. Yeah, For 7 tracks for the shorter version, which I'll be talking about the longer version at the last part, it'll be number 31, but this is number 28. Stay was not a bad song, and Over You was not bad either, and neither was Not Sober. Uh, Same Energy was probably the weakest one, and Don't Leave Me was another weak one. But for the majority of what this album went for, like Bad News was not too bad, and Still Chose You. This wasn't a bad mixtape for 18 minutes, so you're in for an okay listen. So yeah, I gave it a 7.5 out of 10, and I'm gonna stick by that rating because it's average at best. So at number what is it, 28, I picked the Kid Laroi with Fuck Love 3 Over You mixtape for the shorter version. At number 29, I picked Billie Eilish with Happier Than Ever. This was a good album. Oxytocin, I meant to say, I said Coden by mistake. Oxytocin was probably one of my least favorites, but it wasn't bad. It just, the title track was really good, to be honest. I was surprised that the title track pretty much started off very mellow. It really did for 2 minutes, and then you get into the heaviness in the song and the more musically instrumented kind of song that sounds a lot better, and it brings the rating of the album to a good standard. Male Fantasy was my least favorite. It wasn't a great way to end the album, but it was an okay way to end an album. Not a bad way, but personally not a great way. Therefore I Am, NDA, and what is it, Your Power were solid tracks. Mostly Your Power was my favorite one. And then there were some others as well that were not too bad. Uh, like Overheated was not bad. And Everybody Dies was very weird title, to be honest. So yeah, and My Future was pretty good, and Lost Cause was pretty good. There were other songs, but I'd have to go through the list of it. So Getting Older is another one that was a great opener to the album. So yeah, number 29, I picked Billie Eilish with Happier Than Ever. Number 30, I picked Tinashe with 333. Now, I just recently reviewed this 2 days ago, or 3 days ago, I meant to say. But yeah, it's not a bad album. It made it on this decent to good albums of 2021 so far list. So at least I got it to get on the list before today when I started doing these videos. But yeah, I Can See the Future was not my favorite one. It was okay. There was just some lyrics that were iffy to like. My phone's fully charged, so I just unplugged it from the charger. Um, then there was Bouncin', and that was one of the weakest songs on the album. Bouncin' Part 2 is probably the best one. The better version of Bouncin', I meant to say. It's a Rap was not a bad way to end the album. Um, then there's Pasadena featuring Buddy, and Small Reminders was not too bad. Undo Back to My Heart was one of my favorite songs on the album, and so was Angels. The Chase was pretty good. Last Call was pretty good too. So yeah, there were some songs by Tinashe that was not so bad, but at the end of the day, I think the album was average, in my opinion. So, not a bad album. So at number 30, I picked Tanaje with 333. And finally, at number 31, I picked the Kid Leroy with Fuck Love 3 Plus Over You mixtape. This has uh, amount a total amount of 35 songs, even with the extra 7 tracks. The extra 7 that were on the original Fuck Love 3 Over You mixtape, and it felt very long. It felt like an hour and 20 minutes, I think it was. So, it is a longer version of the mixtape, but it ain't that bad. There were a few others, extra songs or newer songs that I heard that I wasn't a big fan of that I gave 3.5 out of 5s. But for the majority of what it was going for, I did enjoy Not Sober. I did enjoy Stay. And Bad News and Still Chose You was good. There were some other songs as well, like Without You, I believe is one of them. And there was one with Machine Gun Kelly in it, and some other featured artists on the rest of the, what is it, mixtape, the 35 track mixtape. So there is a lot of songs, but for what it was going for, it wasn't so bad. So at number 31, I picked the Kid Leroy with Fuck Love 3 Plus Over You mixtape, the full version of the Fuck Love 3 Over You mixtape. So yeah, that is going to be it for this, what is it, decent to good albums of 2021 so far. And this was part 4, the final part. Comment below and let me know what your decent to good albums are of 2021 so far. And if you like this decent to good albums of 2021 so far video or videos I made from parts 1 to 4, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can. Support the channel. I will be returning to you for another review. I think it'll be for the Snake Eyes movie. I believe so. It's either going to be today or I'll get to it sometime this week if I can. Most likely, I might be at home a lot more due to the fact that it's been raining a lot here where I'm at. So, I might get caught up with all the movie releases pretty soon. I don't know for sure, but yeah, I'm almost caught up. I'm a few weeks behind on some movies, but still, I'm almost caught up. But, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this decent to good albums of 2021 so far list from parts 1 to 4 videos. I did the best I could to make them all as good as possible. Stay safe, take care, and as always, I'll see you in my next review.